2025 is in the books, and it's time to tell you guys what my favorite cigars were. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Hugo here from Hugo Smokes. Today we're going to be going over my favorite cigars of 2025. A little bit late in the year, this year, but life took over. Had a bunch of personal agendas to take care of in December and planning before that. So here I am, January 16th, at the cutoff day for the submission of the consensus list. But it is what it is, right? We're getting it done. So the first thing I want to say is that, man, there were so many good releases last year. Some turds, definitely. Smoked a lot of Habanos as well. So aside from this top 25 list, I'm also going to have a worst cigar of 2025 list according to my palate, right? And a top Habanos list as well. So 3 lists for 2025. Stay tuned for the other 2 after the release of this video. But let's go ahead and start off this list with some honorable mentions. Just couldn't let go of some of these cigars because they were just like so good. But let's see. We're going to start off here with the Marifel Ernest. Jeremiah Marifel. If you guys know Marifel, you guys know that, it's a cigar brand owned by by Jeremiah Marifel and family. So, I smoked the Ernest, not the best example of the Marifel, but definitely a cigar that's worth mentioning. There's a lot of controversy on the makeup of the cigar, whether it has like certain tobaccos in it, whatnot. All I know is that they're the biggest cultivator of Cameroon wrapper leaf, so take that with a grain of salt. We also have the Crux Epicure Maduro, very good cigar. I got like a coconut butter note on the retrohale, very good. Espinosa Necco Sandwich 57. For me, the Espinosas, for the most part, are very spicy. If you know me, if you've been on top of my channel and video releases, I don't really like very spicy cigars unless they're dynamic. And what I mean by dynamic is they're changing, like it's spicy, then it backs off, and vice versa, right? So that's that. The next 2 are back-to-back from the same cigar brand, the Ipi Carrillo, which is now rebranded to Casa Carrillo, the Essence Sumatra and Cameroon. Honestly, for the price, they're very good cigars. Nothing to get too rowdy about, but just a few cigars to try them out. It's very good. Up next, we have a Zodiac, the Plasencia Year of the Snake 2025 LE. Very good cigar, just not good enough to make the top 25 list, but it's a Lancero, which, by the way, I actually smoked the Culebra Vitola, which was pretty interesting. It didn't go out on me. I was scared of that because all the bends and stuff, right? I believe this is a broadleaf wrapper. It's the Leaf by Oscar Valladares 2025 LE. Really surprised me because of my previous experience from Oscar Valladares. Usually they're pepper bombs for me, so I thought that cigar was very good. A not a new brand, but kind of like an addition to a brand, Casa 1910 Mex Cigars, the HBA wrapper, which is a Habano. I think it's like a hybrid, something like that. A very good cigar. Definitely, a good representation of Mexican tobacco leaf in there. And let's see what else we got. The Davidoff Winston Churchill 2025 LE. A very punchy Davidoff, to say the least. For my palate, it was a little bit too spice heavy, but nonetheless, I think it was blended very good, and somebody that likes that boldness will really appreciate that cigar. Okay, and last but not least on the honorable mentions is the Definition Cigars Anillo. It's a box press cigar. I really don't like box press cigars just because they either have like a way too open draw or they have like burn issues and stuff like that. But I thought that the DC Anillo did a very good job on that blend. Unfortunately, I think I had some burn issues on that one, so didn't make the top list. All right, so that's the honorable mentions there. Moving on to the 25th place on my list. This is a brand that a lot of you guys know, and it's a brand that I don't really smoke a lot of, but somebody gifted me this cigar. I believe it was DC Sips and Sticks, and I'm glad that I got to smoke it because I don't know, I really enjoyed it. It was the Crown Hits Blood Medicine 2025 LE. Just a very nice blend, very approachable, very nice on the retrohale. I think it was like a crescendo cigar, but yeah, I really enjoyed that one. And in 24th place, we have the Davidoff Year of the Snake limited edition cigar, a Zodiac, right? Davidoff, my hats off for Davidoff. Again, you either have like the white bands or like the darker shades, and then these Zodiacs. For the most part, I think a lot of people gravitate towards the white bands for some reason. But personally, I've been enjoying a lot of like the darker blends on Davidoff. And then that Year of the Snake, it was just a very nice blend. I really enjoyed it. So that's that. In 23rd place, another Jeremiah cigar, the Marifel La Estancia, and another cigar that's controversial on the makeup. I don't know if it has a Cameroon wrapper. I'm assuming since it's from Marifel. There's different information on the internet. I mean, I guess the right thing to do is ask Jeremiah himself, right? But I don't know. But La Estancia, it's a very nice cigar. I believe I smoked the 52 ring gauge, which was very nice. So yeah, and here is a cigar brand that's kind of new for the market for 2025. But they're making waves, man. They're sending like a lot of like media packs out to content creators and whatnot. It is the Adrian Magnus Imperiales. I mean, just from the packaging, the marketing on it, just the bands themselves, they are really nice. Really Europeanish or Habano style bands that are really nice. So that was a very good cigar. Okay, moving on to the 21st place is the Cavalier Project Broadleaf Boar Tamer. Sebastian did a marvelous job on blending that cigar. Really nice example of what I think broadleaf should be. It's got earthiness, it's got chocolatiness, coffee tones, and a sweet tone, which a lot of darker shades are missing, in my opinion. Like I said, I don't really like it when I just get punched in the face and I don't have any reward like sweetness or like funk or stuff like that, right? To balance out those heavy notes. Okay, moving on to the 20th place. Cigar brand that I'm smoking more cigars of. For me, it was kind of like a dormant brand. Like I had seen it before, but didn't really call my attention. It is the J. London Pink Phone Booth in Lancero. And this is a store exclusive for the LA Cigar Collective out in Louisiana. Just a really nice, overall, well-balanced cigar, in my opinion. It performed phenomenal. And again, I'm a Lancero fan, so whenever a Lancero hits, it's going to be on one of my lists. All right, in 19th place, another cigar brand another cigar from the Crown Hits. It is Las Calaveras 54. Really good cigar. In the past years, for me, those releases really didn't hit my palate. They're just a little bit too bold, too spicy for my liking, but very good cigar this year. In 18th place, the Davidoff Chef's Edition. Again, my respect for Davidoff. They're just an old school brand that, they blend for a specific palate. And basically, you either love them or hate them. In 17th place, a cigar brand that's been making waves in the past few years as well, the Lampert Limitada 2025. Again, it's a box press, but this one performed very good in my opinion. A very nice example of that Habano Oscuro wrapper, and very well blended. Good job on that, Dr. Stefan. Number 16th is a cigar brand that, man, I would have never thought that it would gonna make one of my lists because they're just a little bit too bold for me. But it is a My Father Blue. Very nice, well blended cigar. Hit my palate just right. In 15th place, we have a cigar brand that, again, it's a brand new cigar brand for I think 2024. Avowed and specific, the Awakening. Just a very nice, approachable cigar, in my opinion. Very well blended. So that's that. Number 14 is a cigar brand that maybe not a lot of people know about, but in this specific cigar is a Nicaraguan Puro, and it is the Exteli from Karen Berger. Just a very nice, well-balanced Nicaraguan Puro. I typically don't chase after Nicaraguan tobacco because it's just so bold, so spicy for me, right? Except for Alex Glass cigars. Those are well-balanced as well. But good job on that, Karen. Really like that cigar. And in 13th place, another cigar brand that's making waves in the past few years. Started off during the pandemic, and it's going strong. The Ferio Tego Elegancia 2024. Love the Elegancia 2023. Prefer it over this 24, but nonetheless, really nice Connecticut wrapper cigar with, I think, Nicaraguan internals. Pretty sure it's either Nicaraguan or Dominican. In 12th place, a cigar brand from Honduras, the Aladino 85th Anniversary Reserva. And specifically, I think it was the Toro I really enjoyed. Just an overall very good experience on that cigar. Very well balanced cigar. I'm trying to remember what that note was. I think it was like a soursop note on that one. I'm not sure, but very nice nuanced cigar. And in 11th place, another cigar from Casa 1910. It is the Mex Cigars Colorado. Man, such a very nice, well-balanced cigar for a darker wrapper cigar. Just a phenomenal job on that Mexican tobacco there, Manolo. Good job on that. Really enjoyed that one. In 10th place is a cigar from actually, it's a cigar that wasn't released last year. It's an older cigar, but I barely got to smoke it last year. It is the Definition Cigars Noir. Cameroon wrapper over Dominican or Nicaraguan binder and filler, I believe. Such a good cigar, very well balanced. You could definitely taste a lot of the sweetness on the wrapper on that cigar. Just a phenomenal job on that one, Jamal. All right, in the top 10 now, right? So 9th place, it is the AG Alex Glass Cigars Gautu and Fellowcraft. Man, that cigar took me for a spin. It was just so well balanced. I got earth, I got coffee, I got chocolate, I got sweet notes. The Vitola is phenomenal. I love it. Just can't say enough about that cigar. Very good. In 8th place, we have the Avowed Higher Calling, which is the Vow, right? Revamped. But man, that cigar was just so good for me. Unfortunately, I didn't get to smoke the 11.25 that everybody raves about, but Man, really good cigar. Really hit my palate just fine. In 7th place, we have the Davidoff. It's the Escurio, the 10th anniversary cigar that came out last year. Man, great job on that one, Davidoff. Just a very well balanced cigar. You get the Dominican funk in there. You get the Davidoff boldness, but you also get like sweet notes and like I think it was like hay and chocolate and all these notes that like just a great experience on that cigar. Love that cigar. In 6th place, we got the CAO Amazon Basin 2025. I love Basins. The Extra Añejo is so good. Unfortunately, you know, you can't really get your hands on those. But yeah, some people don't appreciate or don't really are not in tune with that funk it has, and it has a lot of earth notes as well. But you know, you just get like prune and raisin and earth and a mixture of a medley of like different notes. Love that cigar. Okay, moving on to the top 5 cigars. Wow, can't believe it. In 5th place, we have a cigar from a brand that's very well known. I'm sure they sell millions of cigars a year. It is the Plasencia Alma del Cielo en Amanecer, the Hex, the 660. Man, that one and the Toro are my two favorite ones. The Robusto didn't really hit for me. But even though it has like a floral note in it, I think it's well balanced with the sweeter notes in it. Lots of like undertones of like bready notes, hay, and even like nuttiness. Very good cigar. All right, this next cigar, I smoked this cigar live on my TGIF stream with the cigar brand owner himself. It is the Alex Glez Nuevo Reino and Prince. When I smoked that cigar the first time, and first time with the brand, and I knew it had Nicaraguan binder and filler, I couldn't believe it. I was like, Alex, this is not Nicaraguan tobacco, man. Like, it's just so well blended, so approachable on the palate. And, you know, having the gentleman on the show with me, it was just a plus, you know what I mean? But yeah, Nuevo Reino Prince is my favorite white band for Alex. And number 3 is a older cigar, but it was the first time I smoked this Vitola in particular. And I smoked it live on my Friday morning show. It is the Atabey and Duendes. Man, that cigar hit my palate so good. And, you know, I smoked it just out of the blue. I was like, I'm going to smoke this Duende. Maybe it might have been like during the World Series championship for the Dodgers or something like that. But enjoyed the heck out of that cigar. All right, so the top 2 cigars. So in the number 2 spot is a cigar that's a release for 2025. And man, I was surprised I liked this cigar so much because in my experience, just this line for this brand, they're just overhyped, overrated. You know, it's kind of like the Davidoff portfolio where like I believe they're blended for a specific palate, like a bunch of like old school smokers, you know what I mean? But my respect for them because they've been around for a long time, right? It is the Arturo Fuente Opus X 25th Anniversary Perfecto. My God, that cigar was so good. I mean, for being fresh, and I mean like a week or two, you know, from release is when I smoked it. Phenomenal experience on the cigar. The burn was perfect. The profile was dynamic. It was just very well balanced. I really enjoyed that cigar. I have one more to smoke, so hopefully I can save it for a special occasion. And the number 1 cigar is not a 2025 release. I think it's a 2024 release, but I just got to smoke it in 2025. It is the Arturo Fuente Opus X Dubai in Arena de Amor Vitola, the Robusto, the 52 ring gauge. Man, that cigar is so good. It is just, you know, a very well balanced cigar. I didn't smoke the other Vitolas. Just didn't have the time or after smoking that one, I didn't really want to look for the other ones, you know what I mean, for some reason. But yeah, that cigar was just hit my palate so good, and I think I have like 2 more left, so saving those for a special occasion. So there's my list of top cigars for 2025. You know, it's a pricey list to say the least, but you know, there was so many releases last year that, man, I was just you know, so impressed, and it was very hard to put this list together, to be honest with you. I've been working on it again on and off since like December, but there you have it. So let me know in the comments what you think about the list. And obviously, like, you know, I didn't get to smoke all the releases for 2025, but from the ones that I got to enjoy, you know, this is the results. So thank you, the channel sponsor, Above the Level Construction, and thank you, Luxury Cigar Club, for sponsoring the channel as well. Looking forward to smoking more awesome cigars in 2026 and putting the list together all over again next year. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.